Welcome back to Boujee Bravo Bitches, where we talk all that Bravo tea from basic to bougie. We're your hosts. I'm Jenna.
I'm Darcy.
And I'm Amanda. Let's get into it, bitch.
Hi, kids. Do you
I've
like
missed
violence?
girls. Oh. I've missed you girls.
I know. It's been so weird. Like a weird
gang's back
summer
together.
vacation that never ended.
Yeah,
Yeah.
guys, it was 1 week.
No, I
Jenna,
wasn't here
it's
the
been
week
2
before
weeks.
either.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
It's been 2 weeks for Jenna, 1 week for Darcy and I.
I don't like it. I don't like it one bit.
It threw me out of my routine. Like, this is Thursday, which preps me for the weekend.
I know. I was like, I don't know what to do last Thursday. I'm like, I'm here.
I did not like it one bit, but I'm so glad to be here, all of us. Every single one.
Reunited.
And it feels so good.
Thank you.
The biggest thing that's like hitting the Bravo sphere is Marcus Jordan bringing cocaine to France with him. Well, Amanda is right. Like, so who in your party took those pictures and sold them to the tabloids? Because
I mean,
like
they were so
they
close
are
up.
crystal clear,
I
like
could see
iPhone
his
15.
Like, I
Yeah.
saw the little crystallized on his nose hairs.
Like your friends, like, did your girlfriend sell that to the media? Did your friend sell that to
somebody
you?
was
Need to
like,
get a better posse.
it looked like they were at the table with them, or maybe the table over. Like, it was probably his security. That was actually crazy. And whoever it did, thank you, because those pictures are hilarious.
They
I
are
just have
hilarious.
so many questions because, like, who's doing cocaine with a side of French fries? Like,
Me.
That's what I said. Like, A, how are you hungry? B, why are you at lunch doing it? It's lunchtime.
do it in the bathroom like normal people.
Exactly.
Ask to eat.
What did
Yeah,
I
exactly.
say? That's what toilet tops are for.
It's just very, it's very ballsy, like out in the open. Were they at a restaurant? I'm very confused about where they were. Were they on a yacht? Were they on
It's
a
like a day
restaurant?
club. Like one of those
They were at a
beach
day
clubs.
club. I mean, just like right out in the open is.
Well, I think because he's done it in the open and never been photographed before. So, like,
I mean,
this
it's a
was
little
not the
crazy.
first time where you dip your toe in with your French fries and cocaine at the day club. It's not.
It's a little much. I mean,
It's
I feel
so
like
good.
there's got to be rules about that in Europe too. This is not just like an American thing that we don't. That
Yeah.
cocaine's
Yeah,
illegal.
it's definitely illegal over there.
He's
It's
a
just.
celebrity. You got enough money, everything's
Yeah,
fine.
you pay your way out. That's fine. It's just like, wow, that I wonder what his dad said.
I'd assume
Nothing.
not pleased.
Yeah.
I wonder how much his trust fund is.
Enough to do
I think the
cocaine
thing is
at
like-
lunch.
On
Before-
Tuesday. On Tuesday in France at lunch.
Like before dating Larsa, though, probably no one would have cared. No one would have.
No one would
taken
have
that picture.
known.
No one would have known who he was. But now,
Yeah.
like, so he probably did stuff like that all the time. But like, bro, you can't do stuff like that anymore.
It was so
dated
funny.
Larsa
I go
Pippen.
to like the daily news at work, and like that's where I like read all my stuff during work. And it came up. I went on and it came up, and I'm like, oh my God. It was the top news. Marcus Jordan sniffing a substance at lunch.
A
and it was like
substance.
the perfect picture. I'm like, who took this picture?
Uh-huh.
Thank you.
It was just the leftover sugar from the Sour Patch Kids.
You
Good
know,
God.
Adriana's going to have a field day with this when they start filming.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
An absolute field day.
I mean, she's broken up, so maybe it never comes up. No one ever talks
Yeah.
about it.
I hope
Yeah.
it does because this is absolutely.
She'll be like, and this is why I left him.
They are supposed to be starting filming next month, and supposedly everyone is coming back.
I love that.
Allegedly. Yeah, I sent you guys that thing today that was like the Clorox commercial with Dr. Nicole and Gina. And Dr. Nicole, she's so beautiful, but she like way overdid the fillers. She's having like a Mama Elsa moment. It doesn't look good.
I don't know. I didn't see it like that. Maybe it's just me.
I haven't
It
looked
she
at
looked
it.
a little puffy.
Well, she just had a baby too.
No, but she looks fantastic for having had a baby. It was just
But she could
this.
just be bloated.
No, it was like her cheekbones. I don't know. It didn't look good.
No,
It
it's a
didn't
lot
look
of cheek.
Okay.
That's a lot of cheek.
A little overfilled. A little overfilled. That's all.
Which I prefer that to like the cheek removal.
Oh,
Is
like
it
the buccal?
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
Don't do
I
that.
love that.
Why?
I don't know.
It ages you like 30 years, you freak.
Can we talk about Fan Fest in Miami, which is essentially like baby BravoCon.
Yeah, one day. You said tickets were $450 for GA and $750 for
Yeah,
VIP. That's
so they're going-
expensive for one day.
They're going
Yikes.
on sale tomorrow, but I feel like they just announced this like a week ago, so or not even like earlier this week. So I don't know who's just like, yeah, sure, I got $750 to blow.
Well, what is your
to get to
Facebook group
Miami.
saying? Because you know I'm not allowed in the Facebook group. So what are they saying?
Why
I
is
had to
that?
mute it. I muted anyone that's
Oh.
talking bad about Teresa right now. They're all muted. I don't want to
The
hear.
internet.
Yeah, stop talking about my
Basically
queen.
anyone besides Boujee Bravo Bitches.
No,
is
there's like
against
3 people
Teresa.
that like her.
Three.
I'll tell you what, nobody likes Teresa, and it's so weird to
That's
me.
not. And there are a lot of people that don't, but there are like big accounts like Queens of Bravo that ride hard for Teresa.
Okay, I will say
do you
there's
guys-
way
Do
more
you
Melissa
think I'm
fans.
Queens of Bravo? Like they also love Robin. Maybe
Is
I'm
it-
Queens of
Is
Bravo.
it you?
Are you Queens of Bravo?
It's been me
Is
this
it?
whole time. So yeah, it's in Miami. It's the Saturday before Thanksgiving, which is also just like bad timing. Like who's gonna
Yeah.
wants to go to
Travel,
Miami
yeah.
the week before Thanksgiving? It's already like super expensive to travel at that time. It's just a 1-day thing. Supposedly 25 Bravo celebrities. They don't even say who's going. Like you don't even know what it is. I mean, it had like all of the like info on the website. It looks like they just copied BravoCon's info basically.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, there's like VIP and you get like more like photo ops and skip lines and stuff, or GA. And then there's 5 Watch What Happens live tapings. And those you can get like you can pay $110 to just like get a partial view of something, or you can pay up to $190, I think it was, for like preferred seats.
Oh, that's
Or
not bad. 190
you can-
for
No, I kind of considered doing that.
yeah, that's not bad for
Well,
Watch What
especially
Happens
because
Live.
you're there.
Yeah.
But like, I will pay my $9 subscription to Peacock and have a very comfortable full view. Of
You have
it
the
all.
fancy Peacock.
Yeah.
I
I
don't.
do.
I pay the
No.
$5.99 version.
Oh, maybe it's. I don't know what.
Mine
it's
comes
just,
with
it comes out.
Comcast. I think it's $3.99. I pay extra for it.
Oh,
But-
maybe that's what mine is. I have Xfinity. We used to get it free
Yeah,
from
it's Xfinity.
Xfinity. It's like so
Yeah,
annoying.
Now it's $3.99.
Yeah.
Well, I would love to go, but I was saying earlier, like after BravoCon this year, like it was just so much more expensive than in New York. We spent so much money on VIP and all the shit and like the one like the Bravos and all that stuff, and I just have like a sour taste in my mouth about spending that much money on
The
this
difference
kind of
is
stuff.
though is we went to GA in New York and then we didn't do any of like the things, and you guys went to a sip and tea. What were they
Yeah.
called? The VIP ones every single day, and you went like
Yeah.
VIP. So
Well,
I mean, we went hard.
yeah, you guys like
the
went
tickets
hard.
were way more expensive than they were when it was in New York. Also, I feel like New York, you could stay anywhere and you can find like reasonable accommodation. In Vegas, like it's just expensive. Like there is no other option. There's no like food is expensive. Everything's expensive. But in New York, you have like a plethora of options. Plus, like
Yeah.
we stayed at your house before
Yeah.
the first night. We only
Yeah.
stayed in the city 2 nights. Like just
Yeah.
it was, and we were in Vegas. Like you had to get there the day before, and you couldn't leave till the day after, basically. So we were there
Yeah.
for 4 nights. It's just a lot, but I don't know. I'm still contemplating. It's in November. If it doesn't sell out, maybe I'll get a Watch What Happens live ticket and go, because they're doing some tapings at like 3:00 in the afternoon. So even like as a
Oh.
new mom, I could still go. Let me look what it says.
Have you heard anything about the what is it? The diamonds and rose little pop-ups they've been doing?
I want to go to that. I will. Like, what is it?
I
haven't
think they're just,
seen
like-
anything.
I feel
about
like
it,
I've seen a
really.
couple of things in New York, and they just do like it's like a brunch. I've seen like one that's a brunch. I don't even think any Bravo celebrities go.
It feels like a money grab.
It's of course what it is, and that's what the Bravos are, or the BravoCon is too.
Yeah.
I think it's annoying that you have to pay for Watch What Happens live tickets when you don't pay for tickets when it's just happening normally. But you can't also just like go. You have to know somebody, I guess. So
Yeah.
maybe-
I'm gonna keep DMing them until they say, "Oh, come on," and I'll be like, "Okay."
I
thank
think you really need to just DM a person that's going to be on and be like, "Can you please get me in?" Because
Oh, that's a good
that
idea.
seems to be like a better way to go about. Like one time Emily was on and I DM'd her, but it wasn't a live taping, so it was like a day that I was in New York, but it was already taped.
Oh,
So she's
okay.
like, "Sorry, we already taped." But anywho, That's that on FanFest. Tickets go on sale tomorrow, so probably by the time you're listening to this, tickets will be on sale.
Probably sold out. They said they're going to sell out quick.
Yeah, I don't
know.
think it's going to be that many. Like, I don't think there's that many tickets. I don't know what it is.
Can you unmute you have to unmute the Facebook page. You know what? I could probably join from Boujee Bravo Bitches Facebook page.
Oh, maybe. But that's
don't
not like
get us put into Facebook jail.
I mean, come on, you guys. If it
you
happens,
come on.
It happens.
You come on.
I mean, it happens. I'm going to do that, though. Thank you for that.
Snoozing hard. Do you see the size of these cheeks snoozing over here?
Cheekers, I just want to pinch him.
I don't know what happens when he goes to sleep. His face like puffs into like a puffer.
He said, girl, stop talking about me.
Where are they having the Fan Fest?
It's at, I was just looking. It's at Ice Palace Studios. So I don't even think it's like a big thing. I'll have to look up what that really is.
Yeah. I'm curious.
Ice Palace Film Studios. Where the heck is this? Downtown?
All right, well, you're looking at that. I'm going to talk about Love Hotel.
Overtown.
Tell me about it.
Okay. Yeah. Did you guys talk about this? No, right?
No. It's a show with Luann, Shannon, Ashley, and Giselle. It's a dating show, and they're all single. So I think it's going to be cute. Love Luann, love Shannon. I like Ashley, and I like Giselle. I love. So I think it'll be a good show.
Interesting mix of people. I think it's supposed to be on Peacock. I don't know if it's going to actually be on Bravo. I think it's a Peacock.
Maybe they'll do what they do with like the Ultimate Girls Trips. They'll play them like a year after they're on.
Yeah.
Peacock. Because that's what they're doing right now.
The ad for the RHONJ.
Yeah, they're playing that on Bravo.
And I was like, I got so excited because it was like out of the corner of my eye. I was like, what is this? And then I was like, oh, I already
watched it. That happened to me the other day. I'm like rewinding because I fast forwarded really quick. I'm like,
the only RHONJ news is that it's, quote, coming soon, whenever soon is.
Coming
soon.
They didn't even give it like a day.
Called it.
You did. There's a lot of new stuff that they're like piloting and filming right now. Apparently Dorinda's getting a show. And it's like a series set in Bluestone Manor.
Oh my God, I love that. So she was on pause, on pause.
Now she's on play. And then this one I'm particularly excited about because it's in my backyard, but they're filming a pilot in Palm Beach about like snowbirds. I don't really understand it, but just rich people in Palm Beach basically. And
maybe Jill Zarin will be on.
Ooh.
I think they're kind of done with her.
My parents are snowbirds.
I think that I don't know who these people are. Sharon Bush and Libby Mugrabi's mom. Those are the two people on it.
I was going to ask, and I was like, should I know these names?
Is Sharon Bush related to George Bush or Sophia Bush? Those are the only Bushes I know.
Maybe George Bush. I didn't have time
to know who George Bush or Sophia Bush are?
I know who George Bush is.
Do
you know who Sophia Bush is?
One Tree Hill.
Okay. Did you guys watch One Tree Hill? It was like my favorite show. Are you guys Team Lucas or Team Nathan?
Lucas.
I didn't watch it that hard.
Oh, okay.
You said Lucas.
We're done. We're not friends anymore.
Here we go.
Goodbye.
I want to know, just clarify that you thought neither of us knew who George Bush was.
I know. Are you like a weirdo? He was like the president.
More Sophia Bush. It was more Sophia Bush that I was like worried about.
Yeah.
You led
Sophia
with George.
Bush.
I know. Well,
all that time nobody knew she was gay. And then
I know, and that was gay. Like,
yes, she has a girlfriend or a wife.
And there was
and it's like recent, like she recently came out.
That's what I did not know that. You learn something new every day. You guys, there you have it.
I thought you knew Sophia Bush.
No, I know who she is. I don't.
I guess you don't know all about Sophia's Bush.
Can't say I do. Can't say I do.
Oh my God. Anyways, okay. I'm pumped for this Palm Beach pilot. My husband's office is in Palm Beach. I'm like gonna go up every single week to Worth App and see if
just
I
can, creep in the background.
Palm Beach Island, or go to like I'll go to all the places Ramona hangs out and I'll see if I can see them.
Yeah.
I'm going tomorrow. Romeo and I are going to lunch tomorrow. Maybe we'll see them filming somewhere.
Love that for you.
RHONJ has ended, hath ended. And they're saying like reboot, no reboot, just kidding. Like Andy says things and then takes them back all the time. And I'm like, bro, I don't know. Even though you're a producer, like, do you actually have casting? Like,
no, I don't think he has any say.
So it's like he said full reboot, then he said, just kidding, maybe just some fresh faces. And then I've heard not going to start filming again until 2025. But it's already August, so that's not really
2025. I want them to do a reboot, keep some, and then start filming by like Christmas. I need like a Christmas.
Sprinkle cookies.
Yeah.
Holidays.
Bring
Give
it
to me
back to
all.
like the original. Like get rid of some people
Let's
and then
get
bring
back
it
to
back
our
to
roots.
OG.
I think that people saying like how it's ruined and all this stuff. I'm like, do you guys remember this season with those twins? Like that is the worst season of all time. We've all blocked it out of our mind. Like it's not that bad.
I like this. We'll get into that one.
Yeah, let's get into it. The only other thing about RHONJ that was newsworthy was that Louis put out an apology statement for saying he hopes that Marge's son suffers and that Marge suffers, but people are still shitting on him. Can do no right, you know? Just like when Teresa
people
put
hate
an
Louis.
apology.
People think he's trash. And I'm like, did you listen to the Bravo docket? Because his ex is psycho as well. So that's all I have to say.
Well, I guess in their mind, it takes one to know one. This is like not really news anymore because it's already been out, but we didn't meet last week. But Phaedra got her peach back, guys.
Yeah, that's exciting. Thank you, Kenya.
Yeah, thank you, Kenya, because she never would have come back without that. I also heard that, and Candy for leaving too. Yeah. I heard that she's still going to be on Married to Medicine too. That's like pretty big to be on 2 shows on Bravo, like big shows at the same time. To be a housewife and on another show, it's not just like Paige and Craig like dipping on one another's show. It's like to be on 2 real shows. To
be like main character. I feel like she's more of like a friend of though on Married to Medicine.
No, she was full. They don't really. She wasn't a friend of. They do have friends of, but she was full.
Okay.
But she's not married to any medicines, so I just thought she wasn't going to come back to that show, and she was just going to like transfer back over to Atlanta.
No, good her. Get your bag, Phaedra. I think maybe because she had such an outstanding performance on Traders that they want to utilize that.
Absolutely.
She gave what she didn't give on Married. She was not good on Married to Medicine. She was boring. So
I think she's a good housewife though, but she can't go so cruel. Maybe she just needs to dial it back just a little bit. So
you've got to find that sweet spot.
Yeah.
Beverly Hills is filming in St. Lucia. Have you seen them dressed up for the like carnival?
I did.
Party? Kathy Hilton, love it.
She was in a giant moo-moo.
Yeah, appropriate.
Okay, well, let's just say this. Garcelle, body yaddy yaddy. I didn't know all that was under those like Mrs. Roper dresses. Whoa. She looks good. She looks like she might be on Ozempic too, but she looks good.
She might be. Erica Jane looked fabulous.
Phenomenal. Dorit,
jealous.
Phenomenal.
She's like 50 and she looks that good.
Yeah. Dorit looks phenomenal. Fair. Kyle looks skinny but old knees. And then the knees don't lie. The knees don't lie. And then Sutton's stupid little legs. I'm like, you should have put a muumuu over those.
Oh my god, I meant to tell you.
Stand upright with all the costume.
Somebody on on Reddit referred to her as fragile legs, and I was like, I gave them a reward. I'm like, this is the best description I've ever heard. I'm like I will only refer to her as fragile legs. It was like on a forum about OC, and they're like, why is fragile legs on my TV right now? And I'm like, I'm obsessed. So I will only refer to her as fragile legs.
Okay, for this next note, I would like Amanda to just not talk for 1 minute.
Can I mute her?
So Carl launched his Soft Bar. It's called Soft Bar Cafe, and that is his non-alcoholic bar. What is it called? There's a word for it. Mindful consumption. It's a mindful consumption bar.
I have one question because I heard
it's not been a minute. I'm not done. I'm not done.
No, I just have one question. Okay,
so he did a launch party at the summer house, but I was wondering if Lindsay was there because there were a lot of people there. Like Jasmine and Silas were there. Like people from other shows were there. Austin was in town. I'm pretty sure.
Lindsay wasn't there.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
Yeah,
but
makes sense.
And he did a whole thing about how soft and softs are like the names for non-alcoholic drinks, and it has nothing to do with Lindsay not being soft or something like that. People thought he named it that because he kept asking Lindsay to be softer.
Oh God.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
Okay, Amanda, you're allowed to speak.
No, I
now.
heard that this company that he like teamed up with does like pop-ups instead of like not opening like a brick and mortar. I just wanted to know if you heard anything on that. If that's what he was gonna do. If he
It
was
makes
gonna open like
sense
a brick and
because they
mortar.
had like a food truck type
Yeah,
thing
I
Mhm.
at
think
the
that's what they
party.
do. It's like a company that goes around and does pop-ups.
I
'Cause I
feel like that's
know-
better.
I feel like that's better too.
It's
Like
way better.
opening a brick and mortar in Brooklyn and not being able to have a markup on alcohol. I don't think it would survive, honestly.
I know the
No,
one
not with the
place
real
up
estate.
here that
Yeah.
just opened up started with pop-ups all around the city, got
Okay.
successful enough, and just now opened up a brick and mortar
Yeah.
location.
Yeah.
It's so popular down where I am just because it's like the rehab capital, but that's just because it's the rehab capital. So I feel like that's what people are looking to do.
Yeah.
Anyways, we didn't talk about this either, but this is kind of old news now that Jax went to inpatient treatment for his mental health. Good for him.
Godspeed.
He finally went to that therapist.
It wasn't too far away this time.
I saw this other thing about Brittany like getting cozy with one guy from The Bachelorette, but they are always with people from the Bachelor franchise. All the Bachelor franchise people, every single one of them, no matter where they came from, if they want to be famous, they move to San Diego. They all live in San Diego. It's like a cult. Yeah, I'm very much into Bachelor Nation. But they all hang like Brittany, Jax, the Vanderpump people, like are always with Bachelor Nation people. It's weird. Sheena's always with them too. So I don't know if it's really that she was
Maybe they
cozying
all
up
have
to
the same
anybody.
managers.
Maybe, but I'm like San Diego is not super close to LA. It's not like it's near like next door. So I don't know.
Interesting.
Anywho, did you guys see a couple OC things? One, allegedly Vicky is scamming the elderly, but she denies these claims.
Yeah, she was actually
new-
sued before and it got thrown out of court. So it's probably just one of those things.
A new
Yeah.
Jen Shaw arises in the
No.
Bravo-verse.
I
No.
feel like Vicky's about her business. I can't see her scamming the
Yeah.
elderly.
Yeah, I don't think so.
And then Alexis claimed that Johnny J offered to pay her salary not to do the Housewives, which I do not believe. He's
I don't believe
suing
it.
Shannon for a facelift. He can't afford your Housewives salary, bitch. Sorry.
Maybe she's probably
Sorry.
cheap because she wanted to come back. That's the thing.
Yeah,
Her and
that's
Gina.
true.
I can't
Yeah.
wait to talk about Gina's shoes.
Yeah, we'll get there. We'll get there. Making it in Manhattan, still filming. So they're filming all these new shows. I feel like I just have this weird sense that they're like doing away with like Housewives a little bit. Like they're not making any more. They're not like on right now. Like there's only Dubai on right now, and they're filming their reunion. It's gonna be over in 4 weeks. Oh no, OC's
And they
on.
filmed their show 2 years ago.
Right.
Yeah.
They're trying, I feel like, to cater to a younger audience, like
Mhm.
because they've got our generation, right? Like millennials are locked in. We've been watching this since the dawn of time. They have our moms because our moms like want to watch it with us. They don't have like the next generation, so I feel like they're trying to make all these other like Summer House, Winter House, like BPR, all these other type shows, and now even younger, like making it in Manhattan to like cater to that younger audience.
I
Yeah.
just feel like
Just
with
a theory.
Housewives, they need to figure something out because everybody knows the recipe. You get cast on a show, you come in, you go hard at a vat, like you try to make your
Yeah.
splash. And like at this point, it's become so manufactured. As a viewer, it's boring. Like,
Fair.
I don't know.
We're in it for the legacy of the people. We're not in
Absolutely.
it for like newness.
Yeah.
Although Salt Lake is only 3 seasons old and it's top tier.
Salt Lake's top tier, but like, and we'll
They
talk about
figured
it
that
when we
one out.
touch on Orange County, but like Katie is the glaring example of
I love
this.
Orange County.
We'll get there. Just another Bravo Lub doing Royal Caribbean. Captain Lee is like, come sail away with me. Like he's doing some show on Royal Caribbean.
Oh my God,
that's,
I
like,
love that. I forgot.
marketing it. I'm dying. I'm like, everyone get off fucking Royal Caribbean. Did I
Get
make
that
Royal Caribbean
bag.
popular or something? Like all of a sudden, all the Bravo Lubs are on Royal Caribbean. I'm pretty sure Emily took her kids on a Royal Caribbean cruise too.
We were
Vicky's on
talking
some kind of
about-
cruise now.
We were talking about going on vacation. It's my 10-year anniversary. And my dad was like, why are you going out of country? Why don't you just like go on a cruise or something? I'm like, go on a cruise? Absolutely not.
With
Absolutely
a lanyard?
not. Immediately
On
no.
a boat.
In the middle
On
of
the
the ocean, I'll
ocean's
be
toilet?
the ocean is the world's toilet. I will be
Okay.
throwing up off the side. Just absolutely not, Dad. And that was the worst idea you've ever had.
If you're gonna do it though, do Virgin Voyages or something. It's like
No, I'm never going on a cruise.
Nice.
My kids are like, let's go on a cruise. I'm like, nope, no, thank you. You guys can go. That's fine.
How long until you think there's like a Bravo fan Royal Caribbean cruise? Because I feel like that's the direction we're moving in with these like money grabs.
Could you imagine if I went on that? Oh my God, no way. I would have to jump off the boat.
Because you don't talk to anybody. You get so nervous, you jump.
Well, and also, she doesn't like boats or oceans or anything.
Yeah, basically.
Or fun, really.
No, I like fun, just not in the water. I'm good on the beach. I'm good like at a pool. Just the ocean isn't for me.
Fair enough.
I can do a cruise like once every 5 or 10 years just to get it out.
Remember when I feel like you used to go on cruises all the time because they were like right out of Fort Lauderdale. They weren't expensive.
When I was like broke,
you're like 20s,
like a couple $100s. Yeah. Joe and I went on one, and it was the last one before COVID, and my parents like gifted it to us as a Christmas gift, and we went on like an 8-day cruise, and we almost didn't come back in. We were like the last one. After that, they were like stuck at sea. Scary.
Crazy.
This is not Bravo, but can we just talk about the surreal life because I'm
obsessed
it's
so
with
good.
it. And it is the Kim Zolciak that we like know, love, and miss. And I
so
love
funny.
her. I love her again. It made me love her again.
I've always liked her. I've always watched like Don't Be Tardy. People hate her. I mean, I'm a fan, so I think she's great.
Did you watch it, Darcy, at all?
I haven't. No.
There's a new episode I haven't watched yet this week, but I watched the first 3 episodes, and I think she's hooking up with Chetty.
Yeah, same.
I haven't watched last night's episode though, so I don't know for sure. But anyways, that is not Bravo related. I just say it to say that if you all have a little love in your heart for Kim Z, she's still in there, guys.
And it's a good show. It's a good show.
She was just being smothered by Croy, apparently. All right, any more Bravo news? Now. Oh, I was going to say this, but it's not even newsworthy, but the Gorgas are in Italy, and they're at the hotel that they were staying at, that I went to dinner at, and they ignored me at last year. They're staying there again right now.
Do you see Rachel's going to be a judge for Miss USA?
I did see that, yes.
I mean, I know she's a pageant girl, but it seems a little controversial. But then again, wasn't like Trump always like a judge? For the Miss
he like owns one of those pageants.
Yeah.
Is it Miss America or Miss USA?
I don't know which one he owns.
Which one's the best? Oh, Miss USA is the real one. Miss America is like the one that like Ashley Darby was on or something.
Is it? I never know.
Yes, Miss USA is the one that like Kenya won and stuff like that. Remember like Portia called her Miss America and she flipped out. She's like, it's Miss USA.
No, he's the half owner of Miss USA, Miss Universe, and Miss Teen USA.
Yeah, that's like the big franchise. Miss America is like not. It's like the knockoff, the cheater brand. It's the Miss USA cheater brand.
It's the Wish version.
I'm Googling which one is more prevalent.
Did you say prevalent?
Yeah.
I think you put the wrong emphasis on the wrong syllable. It's prevalent.
Wait, how do you say it?
Prevalent. I'm gonna pee my pants.
No, it's not. It's prevalent.
No, it's not. It's prevalent. How long have you been saying it like that?
I think 38 years.
Prevalent.
You can prevail, which means to like you get ahead,
That's
but
not
if
the
something's
same.
prevalent, it means it's like
Relevant.
a lot of it out there. It's relevant.
Yeah, maybe that's the word I was looking for. Which one's more relevant?
I'm dead.
Prevalent. Prevalent. You guys, what is it?
Prevalent.
I don't know.
I gotta go. I'm logging off.
That's it for tonight. Thanks for listening.
Even Romeo's confused. He's judging you. These are his judgy eyes.
Oh my God, I love that.
And he can't even read yet or speak.
Prevalent.
What's
I don't know. I'm not going to say it like that.
Just don't say it anymore. Just don't say it. Okay. Let's get into the shows of the week.
I can't wait. Okay.
I wanted to say one more thing. Just one more thing. I know we're gonna get to Jersey, but like Melissa, like everyone is like making memes and whatever. I made one too. It wasn't nice to her, but everyone that's like making ones that are like in her favor. She's like, you're on vacation, bitch. She's reposting everything up a storm. This is how you know the difference between a real housewife and a fucking wannabe. Teresa hasn't posted a thing. She's just living her life on vacation. This girl, like any good press or any good meme someone makes about her, she's fucking reposting up a storm. You're a loser. Thank you.
It's just
Thanks
living in the comments.
Yeah,
she does. Sheena.
Living in the comments, yes.
For sure. Okay, let's talk about Orange County. It feels like so long ago because it's on tonight. What are your thoughts? They went and did that like cougar bar den thing. I don't know what they were doing.
Tamara's fucking trash, thrashing around on the bar, having like spread eagle, spraying like the soda
Tonic
gun
water
on her with liquor on. She's fucking gross.
Yeah, I mean, you're not
so
20
gross.
anymore. You're gross. You're not that hot. I would be pissed if I was a patron because I just want to like watch from the sideline, not get fucking soda water in my face.
Like, get it together. Get it together.
It was a weird scene. It made no sense. I don't understand.
They just did it to prove like that we're the fun group and Shannon couldn't come and Heather can't come because they're not fun.
That didn't look fun. And Emily being outside of Katie's house, like that's trash behavior.
You guys,
I don't like that.
You know I'm a giant Emily fan, but I'm not. I'm like, she's annoying me. She's annoying. You don't. It's not cute
Tamara's
to
butt.
pee in someone's bush. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're up Tamara's ass. You're like up there, girl. Come on. You're more fun on your own. You can handle on your own. Leave Gina and just be your own person.
Agreed. Mm-hmm. Agreed. Vicky was on the episode, but it was so like, other than her saying that she had a staph infection above her vagina, like
and she's
pretty lackluster.
I was
like,
that
was gross.
I was very confused by that.
I feel like they just did that scene just to like tie in the why Tamara is no longer a part of the Tres Amigas and like
I agree.
Show.
I love that she was like, "Does John work?" Because John Jansen is such a fucking loser. Personally, I think he is.
Seriously.
Shannon was smart in how she'd answered it and was like, well, he wasn't when I was with him. I don't know his job status at the moment. It was like, ooh, that was very diplomatic.
He's like, you pay for everything. Yeah. She's like, you pay for everything. You paid for all the boat accessories. I'm like dying. I'm like, yes, Vicky. What is a boat accessory? But I love that.
Like the throw pillows?
Yeah.
Or like
everyone
the propellers?
Everyone knows John Jansen is a loser. All of America knows.
Yeah.
Alexis doesn't.
Alexis hasn't figured out, but she's a loser too.
She's really trying to rebrand Johnny J.
She was married to Jim Bellino. I mean, this is an upgrade, honestly. So are we just gonna talk about Katie? Let's just talk about Katie. Mm-hmm. Go ahead, Darcy. Go off.
Desperate.
Queen.
Well, not. Oh, thank you. It's just, I hate the manufactured of like the recipe. Like, I'm new, I'm going to cause some shit with like the heavyweight on the cast so I can prove that I can hold my own. Like, this is a stupid thing that was talked about last season. And you saying that you're friends with the guy who runs all of paparazzi, first of all, you sound dumb. Second of all, I don't think that's true. I don't think there's one person all of paparazzi funnels through, and he's the Wizard of Oz of it all. Like, it's fucking
president.
Stupid.
Vote for
stupid.
Yeah, you don't give me proof when you're like, did Heather call the paparazzi? Yes. That's a screenshot. Like, I don't even know who this man is.
Right, that's not proof.
Yeah. That's
like,
just...
anyone could have said that.
You could text me that and I would answer yes. I mean, we all know she called them. What does it matter?
Right. Like, she did call them, but I'm just like, this is
but
like
here's
last year's
news. Nothing burger.
Who cares? You're coming in a season later to talk about the same shit. Goodbye.
My thing is she swore on her children's life. She never called them, but she could work around that and just like have her assistant call them.
Well, she's got a social media person who tags people accidentally.
Also that. Okay, so you were looking at her, who cares? And you think she intentionally tagged you in her birthday post? Like, it was clearly a mistake.
And every single one of you is lying if you tell me you haven't searched someone's Instagram that you're supposedly supposed to be working with. No, you're friends of a friend. I mean, I'm in yours and your mother's Facebook page, okay?
I think it's weirder if you don't.
Thank you.
I think it's weird if you don't look for that. But
agreed.
Katie irked me. I didn't like it. And like, I didn't have strong feelings towards her one way or another. So this, I was like,
and everyone
no,
being
thank
like,
you.
hopefully you come back, had me dying. They're like, you do not want to go against Heather. And I
No.
love that. Like, thank you.
I loved that Heather's cardigan said, shut the fuck up. It was really
Same.
adorable.
Same.
But Katie being like, well, I have receipts. You have a screenshot. Like, you need to pull a Heather Gay and come with receipts, proof, screenshot, like fucking
Invoices,
everything.
receipts,
All of
proof,
it.
Right.
timeline. I
From
need
the
it
man
all.
who handles all
Did
of
Heather call
paparazzi.
the paparazzi? Yes. Oh,
Yeah.
there's my proof.
Get out of here.
Goodbye, Katie.
Okay.
Not doing it for me, new girl.
I'm excited for tonight. Thank you.
Darcy wanted to talk about Gina's shoes.
What the
Oh.
fuck are those? First of all,
why
are you wearing them?
It's golf.
Period. Like, why are you wearing those? Second of all, why are you wearing that to golf? You look ridiculous.
I tweeted
with your
that.
frilly fucking socks and your Herman Munster shoes. Get out of here.
I said, why are we dressed like a schoolgirl at golf? Like, what was the button down? It just, she doesn't know, like, theme. Like, you got to give the theme. And you're not doing that, Gina.
She's not
We're not
cultured.
going to fucking algebra, okay?
They made fun of Shannon for showing up like in costume, but I felt like Shannon looked so cute. Shannon
does a costume and she does it good. I think you should be on theme. I think it's great. That sweater was $29 from Amazon and I think she killed it.
I love an Argyle cardigan and she looked great.
Yeah.
I agree.
Wear a pair of sneakers. We're not, Gina, because they are name brand, it doesn't mean we have to wear them every single day.
I think it's her only pair of shoes at this point. Because there's no other reason to wear them. They are hideous.
They are so bad.
They're so bad. So I've said my piece. Thank you.
Yeah. I'm excited for tonight, though. It's going to get bad.
Same.
This is where we start to really get into it with Shannon and Alexis.
Mm-hmm.
And I am here for it.
Team? What team?
Shannon.
Okay, thank you. I just wanted to show.
Are you going to?
Oh, Romeo doesn't agree. He said, Mom?
No, he's upset that you even asked the question.
He's upset that
you thought it was prevalent to ask the question.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say it again because I don't even know which one it is now. Which one I was saying, which one
it's
it is.
prevalent.
Prevalent.
No.
Okay.
Prevalent.
That's what you guys think over here in Jersey.
Well, you're in no man's land.
Oh, Lord. All right, let's really talk about what we want to talk about, which is Jersey. I need to talk about it.
Go for it.
I mean, we can just skip to the sit down, right? We don't need to talk about anything more than that. Okay. 1. I am just so annoyed with all these fucking Melissa stans over here. She is an antagonizer. She has no storyline. No one cares about Envy. No one cares about her family. So she's got to be a fucking antagonizer. And I get that. That's like a housewife's job. Totally fair. But like, it's more like a friend. It's like you had said online. It's giving friend of energy for sure. And she sat there and she fucking made faces across the table. She called Teresa white trash. And then when Teresa's response is like whore, people are outraged. I'm like, I'm sorry. She just called her white trash. Were you there for that? She was not talking to her. She had nothing to do with it.
Well, Teresa's not going to be nice and just be like, oh, you're a bad person.
Right.
You called her white trash. She's going to call you a whore.
Right.
I do wish Teresa didn't say anything and just was like the bigger person, not even give Melissa the time of the day, just let Melissa look stupid and run her mouth. But also, like, in the moment when somebody says something to you and tensions are high, I get why she reacted. Mm-hmm. And that's what she did. She reacted. She didn't say anything. She went in there. She didn't talk to Melissa. Melissa said, oh, you're the queen of that. Shut the up, Melissa. Like, enough. You said you've moved on, so move on.
Right. Bringing up sprinkle cookies.
The pose off that interaction gave us.
That was so bizarre.
Amazing.
I didn't understand what was happening. And people were also saying that Teresa did it first, and that's why Melissa was posing. I'm like, no, that's like not what happened.
Even if she did, then Melissa's a copycat. Like, get your own fucking life, Melissa.
Jersey's just become so juvenile. And I don't like
and there's so much like hatred and vitriol that like it's not fun. There's too much hatred.
Yeah.
That's why I think everyone loved New York, is because they could say the most outrageous and outlandish and offensive things, and New York would just like move on. Like, you called someone a Holland Tunnel.
Sorry,
and
I called you a pedophile.
Exactly. And then they just move on and they go out to dinner the next night. Like,
Dubai has that going for it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's what I said yesterday. Just like petty fun. Like, get over it.
All right. And talking about Danielle versus Jen, I feel like Danielle just came there like, I'm going to throw something. That's going to be my thing today. Because why does a comment about your husband's man boobs make you so mad?
I will say, if anybody had shit to say about my husband, period, it doesn't matter who it is, I will also launch myself
she
across
did it
the
first.
table.
She said, you're lonely. Like, that's an insinuation on her husband. She did it first.
I'm just saying.
She deserved the man.
I don't care who. I will launch myself across
you for her man.
I will stand 10 toes down.
Honestly, if anyone said that, I would like laugh so hard. If
you guys are very different.
If someone's comeback was like, your husband's man boobs, I would laugh. Honestly, we'd both laugh. We'd be home laughing.
Well, and I have to wonder if he has like the medical condition.
He does. That's why. That's why she got so mad.
It struck a chord.
Yeah,
because it's an actual thing.
I wonder if Jennifer knew that though.
She definitely did because they probably talked about it because he probably wanted Bill to give him some surgery.
Well, because Bill had the same surgery.
I did hear that as well.
You're born with boobs?
It's called gynecomastia, so it's just men develop like thicker breast tissue than usual. You can have a surgery to correct it and remove it. I think it genuinely struck a chord with her. Danielle has been
all over social media. Like, now she took all these pictures of Nate with his shirt off. Like, we all thought Nate was hot. Didn't he win March Madness? Like,
Nate is hot.
I didn't even know he had man boobs. So
I didn't know that either. She called way more attention to it, honestly. And when Jen said it, I thought she meant that like he's like a pussy in that.
Yeah, same. Like she wears the pants.
Never would I have thought that. She made it a thing. It wasn't a thing before she made it a thing.
Yeah.
Now I'm like, oh, okay.
Now I'm gonna go scroll
cock my head to the side a little.
Scroll through Instagram and check his man boobs out.
I immediately Googled. I was like, let me see
I love that
what
for
he
you.
looks like.
So funny.
Are you guys team Jen or team Danielle?
Jen.
Neither.
Can we play who stays and who goes?
Yeah, let's play.
Go ahead.
Teresa.
Stays.
Melissa.
Goes.
Yeah, Romeo said goes too. Jennifer.
Stays.
Fessler
Danielle.
or Aiden?
Oh.
Aiden. Jen Fessler's left on her own accord. She is not housewife material. She left.
I'd say Aiden can go.
Oh, I like Jen. Aiden is like one of my top housewives.
I know
I'm gonna
she
throw
is.
a controversial one in there for you guys. Okay, ready?
She doesn't.
Rachel Fuda.
I think she could stay.
I think she could stay without
Marge
Melissa.
and Melissa.
Yeah.
Same.
If they go, Rachel can stay and she would flip like a burger.
Really? Because I think she would be the villain to Teresa.
No.
And
she doesn't have it in her. She doesn't have it in her. She's doing Melissa's dirty work right now. She does not have it in her. She is weak sauce.
I don't know. I think she could hold it. Her and her weird husband, John Fuda. Did you guys see? Oh, John Fuda's in the hospital yesterday or today. Yeah.
I saw that.
I don't know.
I'm going to call it elective surgery.
She posted like a weird TikTok and he's like posing sleeping.
He's out she's like, he's out of the OR. Yeah. For what?
Yeah. They played like she put a TikTok on like,
I'm going to say he was having
don't go to the hospital.
Skin removal surgery after his Ozempic days. That's what I'm going to say happened. Skin removal.
I thought he was getting his lips deflated.
This week's episode, but the previous week when he had his allergic issue.
Oh my God, we didn't even get to talk about that.
We didn't.
Oh yeah.
But touching on that, what the EMT said about his lips was hilarious. But the fact that everything he said, he's like, Italians don't do this, Italians don't do that, and you're 100% Italian nutritional value fact t-shirt. You sound ridiculous.
And I'm sick of your dumb jokes. Like the pajama joke, like please. Like
I know.
I mean,
I am obsessed with it. It is I'm not going to say what it is because I don't want people to know me, but you know, it just
What?
Is it your Roman Empire?
No, it's my flair on Reddit. I wear your father's pajamas at night. So now you guys will find me at Reddit. Thank you.
You're so
I can't.
I don't even know what flair of Reddit means, so I'm not finding you. Don't worry.
But anyway, it's just like, you know, stop being such a tryhard. Like you're so far up Joe Gorga's ass, it makes me want to vomit.
Italians
I don't
go to
like
the
all that
hospital.
staged shit. Like you had to go out and buy pajamas, and then you wore
Mhm.
that outfit over here. Like it's so staged.
It's like
We
giving comedian and you're not funny.
Right.
Mm.
We didn't finish who stays and who goes.
Sorry.
Dolo, she could obviously
Stays.
Stay.
Terrifying.
And then, yeah, I love that she called Marge a fucking cunt. And
I never
love
felt
watching
more
it.
alive.
A fucking
I
lion.
never
cunt.
felt
You
more
motherfucking
alive
lion.
hearing her call Marge that. Like, I
So
was
funny.
on fire.
Wait,
So
and
good.
Jackie. We need to talk about Jackie.
Jackie can go.
She could go. I can't
Bye,
stand her.
Jackie.
I
Wait,
tried
when
to
she
ride
did the
for her
reverse-
this season. Oh,
When she did the reverse,
Tiptoe,
I
tiptoe.
died. She was like,
I tried to ride for her a little bit.
and
this
Marge.
season,
We didn't do
but-
Marge.
Bye, bitch.
Bye, Marge. I think that went without saying. Marge is boring AF.
No.
Boring AF. Also, what is she?
People
Soiree.
love Marge, though. I'm going to tell you right now. People are like, Marge is a top tier housewife. Look at what she did. She did this, and
She's
this.
not top tier on
She
shit.
didn't do anything.
She
And
is
she
not
did
top
talk
tier.
to the exes, and Teresa was right.
Exactly. She
talks
did.
to the
Everyone's
exes.
like, oh, Jackie talked to them. Yes, but Marge admitted to talking to her too.
Right,
Like,
we just overlooked that.
and it's not even that big of a deal because also Jackie and Teresa and Jen went and talked to
It's
Laura,
not a
but
big
just
deal.
everybody's talking to everybody. Stop making it like a big deal.
But this is Teresa's jam. If she doesn't like you, then she is just gonna not like
Yes.
you, and it doesn't matter what
It
happens.
doesn't matter why.
You're the cause.
Yeah.
So just like let it go. Get over it. That's Teresa's thing.
Bye, Marge.
Agreed.
Let it go. So we're getting the Rails watch party this week, Sunday, and then it's really over. I don't feel like I need the Rails watch party, but
No.
it's gonna happen. So.
Yeah, it's not going to be. I don't know. Let's see.
I mean, I'm
I
gonna
do
watch.
wanna see
Obviously.
Dolores scurry between rooms. I like
And
that.
Jen Fessler, why are you even coming? This
She's
wasn't-
not going to. She already left once. You think she's going to come back
Yeah.
for more?
I mean, what are you doing? You arranged a sit down and then you didn't even come. You fucked Tony Soprano and you can't even sit at Rails for a Housewives dinner.
That's
I
why
don't
she's full of
understand.
shit. She
Yeah.
was never with James Gandolfini. How dare her
I
slander
know.
his
She
name?
disgraced
I'm
his
still
name.
upset about that.
Yeah, it is.
I didn't like
fucked
that.
up. It's a fucked up. He's dead. I wonder what his son had to say about it. That's for another podcast. I'm just gonna stop myself. Let's talk about Below Deck. And I hate Ellie, and I'm gonna say it every week until this fucking show is over. I hate
Oh,
her.
you mean 7 weeks from now when this show is over?
Did you
in
see where I
2
wrote that?
months?
I'm like the mid-season trailer. We've been
That's what
watching
I
this for
said.
6 years.
And what do I keep saying in our text messages? Why do they
shove it down our
Below
throats?
Deck down our throats? Like
I know.
45 episodes, and it's a lot, you guys.
I
It's
know.
too much.
It's a
too
lot.
much.
What is the budget? I don't think the budget is cheap. Like, is it
But
cheap?
they're-
I
I
mean,
mean,
this seems like
really,
a lot. They
do
gotta
they
have a
need
whole
to-
other boat.
Do they need to have a budget? It's literally them working, and people are like paying for the
Yeah,
boat.
but the
like,
cast and crew, they have to be on another boat, right? They're
And
not on the same boat, are they?
Hotel rooms, the crew's on a different boat.
Okay,
Like the
so-
filming crew.
Yes, that's what I meant. Yes, like they're not. So that's another boat.
Oh,
That's
they
not
are?
cheap.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't think there's enough room for all those
they get
people to be
like
on the
cheap
boat.
labor. They get labor from wherever they are. They don't bring over Bravo people, I don't think. So they
Mhm.
probably get cheap ass labor.
Okay.
I don't
Well,
know.
It's too much.
It's too
It
long.
is a
It's too
lot,
long.
you
Anyways,
guys.
Ellie's sabotaging the laundry, and I think we're gonna find that out now that Aisha has made it so that Ellie only washes rags and towels. We're gonna figure out that it was Ellie all along.
I mean, it
sabotaging
has
the
to be
laundry.
because it can't be that hard to do the laundry. Like it can't
No.
be that hard.
And
honestly,
like,
go
Bri
ahead.
doesn't come off as like she's not
dumb.
great, but she's
Yeah.
not like
She's not
dumb
that
enough to not be able to know how to do laundry.
I mean, it's just organization. It's not anything else. It's not.
She's got a notebook. Like,
Right.
how are things still going awry?
It doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make any sense. I mean, I'm sick of like Bri bitching about it too. But honestly, I was proud of her when Ellie was like, "I am the second stew. You talk to me." When she put her hand on her, I was like, "No, bitch. Like that will be the end. You will lose a fucking hand. Do not touch me. Respect my boundary. If I say get away from me, you better get the fuck away from me because it's to protect you, not me."
I'm glad they split their rooms. Finally,
Yeah.
I feel like this should have happened maybe last charter because
Yeah.
things weren't really improving. But
I feel
I
like
don't know.
Sandy is fun this season. Like, dare
It's
I say I
weird.
like Sandy this season?
But like Darcy said a
Welcome.
few weeks ago,
Welcome.
she
Okay.
said, I think you like her because she's not with Malia.
yeah,
That's what
think
Darcy
she's
said a
just-
couple weeks ago.
No, she's being way more lenient. I think she's just
Yeah.
so in love. She
The
doesn't give a fuck
tablescapes,
what's
she hasn't said
happening.
anything, and I don't think they look good.
No.
So
I mean, they left people like Hawaii.
we're never gonna live that down. But also, maybe she just didn't like Hannah, and she was just really nasty because she didn't like Hannah for some reason.
Did you know she and Hannah? She reached like their team reached out to one another because she was in Australia. Her and Hannah met, and they talked everything out. And then she went to Hannah's house for dinner and met her husband and daughter.
Oh,
Wow.
Just recently, she was doing.
maybe
like, press.
Sandy's coming around.
She's
I
in
think
love.
she just needed love. You know,
She's in
Everybody
love
needs
and
to be
she's
loved.
Yeah, you
lighter.
know, hurt people. So, you know, misery
That's
loves
true.
company and all those things. You guys, I got them right tonight.
Congratulations,
Thank
Amanda.
you. Thank you.
Gold star for you.
You know, maybe there's going to be a gajillion more episodes because she is doing a proposal, so that is probably going to be like at least one episode. You know,
Mm-hmm.
Do you think she's going to make the crew set up for her proposal?
Yes.
they filmed the wedding too, so I wonder if we're seeing that attached to this or if that's
Maybe
something
at, like, the
special
end,
down
yeah.
the road. Yeah, it just happened, so I
Okay.
don't know if we're seeing it now or what they were doing with that filming, but they did film it, and like every below deck person that she ever worked with is there, basically.
I love that.
Yeah. Anywho, let's talk about Dubai. I just love
Yes.
it. If people don't like it, I don't
Silly.
get that.
It's
It was
like
good. It was
it's
good.
old school Housewives.
Yeah.
Let me
just
ask you this.
nonsense.
Would you be underneath the waterfall screaming? I think I would have an answer for
No.
both of you.
No.
Couldn't
Really,
be me.
Darcy? I feel like that's your vibe.
I thought you would do
What?
it too. I thought Darcy would say
What
yes.
the fuck? You think I'm one of these rah-rah kumbaya motherfuckers?
We think
Are
you're
you
like
kidding me?
Just, like,
nature.
into
You're like a
nature.
nature person.
I like looking at it, not like yelling
Wait,
at it.
You guys, yesterday I texted my sister and I was like, do you guys want to go like glamping? But when I say glamping, I mean rent like a bougie tree house. And she was like, the single grottos want to go glamping? And I said, well, I'm outdoorsy adjacent. And she's got
I
it.
don't know that you
changed
are.
you. Motherhood
I'm
has changed
outdoorsy
you.
adjacent. I go for walks.
In your cul-de-sac neighborhood that is gated, okay? You live in a gated community
It's outside.
where they mow. You don't even mow your own lawn. Do you even have a lawnmower?
No, why would I have a
No.
lawnmower?
Exactly. You're not outdoorsy. Yeah, you sit in your spa.
There's greenery.
Your husband doesn't even go in the pool. He just sits in the spa.
We go in the pool too. We go in the pool. Anyways, let's talk about Lesa calling Ayan's husband when her own husband didn't answer. I posted a poll about it because I just thought it was so fucking weird. I would never. I'm close. I'm as close to you two as I could possibly be. If I'm fighting with one of you, I'm not calling your husband. That's fucking weird.
That's
I wouldn't
like
even call my
weird.
sister's
Never.
husband. That's weird.
Yeah, that is
Never.
weird. That's
So
weird.
Wait, someone wrote to me and goes, like, best friend, like, because I put, would you call your friend's husband? And she goes, well, best friend. And I'm like, weirder. I would not call my sister's husband.
I would.
Yeah.
I wouldn't
No.
call my mother's husband if I was fighting, and it's my dad. Okay, that's a lie. If I was fighting with my mom, my dad's my first phone call.
It's just like, I don't know. It's weird. It's
It
very
is weird.
off.
It was very odd. Like, you're trying to get her in trouble because she hurt your feelings, which, you know,
Like,
I think Ayan was upset for a different reason, and it was crazy that she flipped out on her best friend. But they say you hurt the people that you love the most.
nailed
So-
it. Nailed it. Look at you.
Doing so good, Prevalent. Prevalon.
Wait, what's your new name? Ethical. Bully?
I'm an ethical snarker or an ethical hater. You know,
That's
Yeah.
what it was.
Yeah.
I hate ethically.
There's
I'm not
limits.
like that. Yeah, I'm not like a psycho. I don't even DM people.
Equal opportunity hater.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm not
Um,
kind about it. I'm just trying to help you.
I think this is like the beginning of the end for Ayan and Lesa. I think it doesn't get
Yeah.
better.
Well, yeah,
It just
because
keeps
they
getting
posted
worse.
the seating chart today and they're against each other. So
Oh, they're not.
still
They don't
beefing
speak. Yeah,
To this
that-
day.
they're still fighting. But this was the beginning of it. It
Oh,
was-
really?
It's because she's
Mhm.
I think because what happens is Ayan ends up forgiving Stanbury, and Lesa just doesn't like Stanbury for whatever reason. I think it's called jealousy, but that's just me. And
Now, here's the thing. I don't even think it's that serious that the text message got leaked, honestly. It's not like,
You've got to expect it.
yeah.
You can't say anything
Yeah.
and
Would
expect
anyone send a
privacy
voice
on a
note?
cast.
Yeah.
I don't like voice notes. It's weird.
But like,
all of this is weird. I don't know.
I love it. I think it's hilarious.
oh, it's so
Yeah.
stupid.
The end
So
when they're giving out the dresses and Brooks is like, I don't wear mustard yellow.
And Lisa's gonna get so mad that they don't wear the dresses. Like, you can't expect people to wear the clothes that you give them.
You look like a curtain.
I thought the dresses were beautiful. Like everybody.
I actually thought
good.
they were too. No, Caroline Stanbury's was awful, and that was definitely intentional. Hers was awful. It looked like Mother of the Bride. It looked like what my mother-in-law wore to my wedding. Not that her dress was awful, but just not on like a hot-bodied young.
Yeah,
lady.
it was
A housewife.
Yeah, on national television. You know who would never wear it? Lisa from Salt Lake.
Never.
No.
Mm-mm. She doesn't do costumes.
She doesn't know.
She doesn't let other
I do glam for the
do her
grocery
makeup.
store. I do glam everywhere. I have glam in Monaco. I have glam in Dubai. I have glam in Bali.
Stanbury was my favorite part of this episode, being so hungover in bed, covered up with a towel, barely functioning, still in her glow stick bracelets, and then vomiting in the van on the way to the waterfall.
And who are Sarah and Saba to get annoyed? Like, shut the fuck up. You've never been hungover
so
because you're a
boring.
loser. You're
She
boring.
It's
She
just
didn't wanna
what I
go.
thought. Saba, you came in as Sarah's friend, and we knew you were gonna suck. as soon
I
as that
just
happened.
don't like the whole, like, I'm so spiritual and this is fantastic.
I
It's
yell
just-
into
know.
pillows. I figured it out.
Yeah,
It's
I'm just
trauma
not.
leaving your body. Shut up.
What kind of
Shut up
trauma? Yeah, you're
There
just.
is a reason you are alone.
with your pillow in a waterfall. You
You
weirdo.
don't need to be that deep. It's like Alex from Summer House Martha's Vineyard. Like, it's just not. It's not cool to be that deep. It's just weird.
Well, it's
Like,
not
do
that
your
cool to be
thing.
that deep on TV. Like, it's fake.
Yeah.
We know you're fake because you're on TV.
And
You're not here
thank you.
bringing awareness to being deep.
Spiritual. And don't
Go
get
do
mad.
that somewhere else, Deepak Chopra.
And I like that. I wasn't mad that Lisa was like, I'm not praying to these weird things. Like, not that they're weird in other cultures.
Weird.
Just,
She
yeah.
said it's not her
She-
religion.
Exactly. I take that back. It's not weird. I didn't mean that, but she was like, I'm just not going to do it. And I would never. So,
And I didn't like the equivalency that they made, like, oh, but you were so religious and conservative last night. Like, you can let loose and dance in a cage and still
Yeah, that's
hold
not a
your
sin.
principles to be
Yeah.
what they are.
Right.
exactly.
Yeah.
And I will only ever worship one God, and that's my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. So,
Well,
I think that's a different podcast.
this is scary. This is a scary podcast. I want out.
Prevalent.
Okay. Wow.
You said it so serious.
I
no,
know.
because I am serious, you guys.
I know you are, and I love that for you.
You guys, I go to church every weekend, okay? I am
We're
a
not
God-fearing
talking about
woman.
church. We're
I
talking about
am
prevalent.
prevalent. You guys,
Prevalent.
prevalent.
Anything
No, I
else,
really thought it was
guys?
prevalent my whole life.
We have tortured our audience. Do you have anything else Bravo related to talk about today?
No, you guys have big plans this weekend?
Guess what I'm doing?
Yeah.
Yard work.
You betcha. We're picking corn.
We are going to the Miami
In your backyard?
aquarium.
Oh,
Ooh,
nice.
I love an aquarium.
Yep.
I love that for you
Aquarium.
guys.
On a play date with
Oh
friends.
my
Oh.
god. You guys
I
are
know.
cute.
Just growing.
Amanda, what are you
so fast.
doing?
I'm throwing a 40th birthday party for my husband. So,
It's gonna
That
be
is
nice. What's the
exciting.
theme?
but blue. My children picked it out. So, and
As
I'm like, we
in
have to get
Clues?
no, just blue. Just they want everything
The
blue.
color?
And I'm like,
Feeling?
well, what should we do with like the cake? And they're like blue and orange and like a Mets sign. So, you know,
Oh,
I mean,
okay.
It's
yeah,
Mets
so-
themed.
It's Mets themed.
Yeah.
Love that.
Lots of beers and cheers and beers to 40 years. So,
You love a
Lots of
rhyme.
pictures.
yeah, I do. I'll send pictures. You know, it should be fun. Hopefully, the rain stops.
Manifest it.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
Well.
kids. Well, if you like what you heard here, follow us on Spotify or wherever you get your podcasts. Follow us on our socials. We are on Instagram at Boujee Bravo Bitches, on Thread at Boujee Bravo Bitches, on TikTok at Boujee Bravo Bitches, on Twitter at Boujee Bravo Bees. We have a Facebook group, and we also have a YouTube channel.
That's it, bitch.